Welcome back to Statistics Made Simple, and I'm Savita Valsing. In this video, I'll be solving problems on interpolation and extrapolation using the binomial expansion method and the Newton's forward interpolation formula. In this video, I'll be solving important questions on interpolation and extrapolation, which will come in question number 26 as a 5 marker in the second PUC statistics examination. So we'll be using the binomial expansion method and the Newton's interpolation formula. Problem 1. Estimate the production for the year 2001 and 2005 from the following data. The years are given 1995, 1997, 1999, 2001, 2003 and 2005, and the production in thousands of tons for these years are given. Now observe that the difference between the years is 2. Now the first step is to mark year as X and production as Y. Then mark Y0, Y1, Y2, Y3, Y4 and Y5. Now the first step is to write given the number of known values of Y. So the number of known values of Y is 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the most important step. So that is n is equal to 4. Then consider the formula y minus 1 to the power n is equal to 0, which implies y minus 1 to the power 4 is equal to 0. So next start with y4, leave some space, y3, y2, y1, y0 equal to 0. First we'll have the plus sign, then minus, plus, minus and plus. Then this is Pascal's triangle. Pascal's triangle will help us to find what are the coefficients of this expansion. So first column you should form is n, and then you have coefficient. This total column is not so important. So first you start with n, you write 0, the coefficient will be 1. Then when n is 1, on either sides of this 1 you write 1 and 1. And next for 2, you have to add both these ones, you write 2, and either side of this 2 write 1 and 1. Next is 3. So then you add 1 plus 2 is 3, 2 plus 1 is 3, and either side of this 3 you write 1. And similarly for 4, you have to add 1 and 3, you will get 4, 3 plus 3 is 6, 3 plus 1 is 4, and on either sides of the 4 you write 1. Now because n is 4 in the problem, you have to see what are the coefficients. It's 1, 4, 6, 4, 1. So 1 we usually don't write, then you write 4, 6, 4, and then you have 1, which is equal to 0. Next you see the table and substitute. So it is 130 minus 4y3 plus 6 into 70 minus 4 into 40 plus 20 is equal to 0. So which implies 130 minus 4y3 plus 420 minus 160 plus 20 is equal to 0. So which implies, now keep only minus 4y3 as it is and put the remaining values in the calculator and simplify. So you'll get minus 4y3 is equal to minus 410 so which implies y3 is equal to minus and minus will get cancelled, so 410 divided by 4, which is 102.5. So therefore the production for 2001 is 102.5, and then we write in thousands of tons. Next, to find the production for 2005, what we have to do is we have to take this particular equation and increase the suffix of y by 1. So 4 will become 5, 3 will become 4, 2 will become 3, 1 will become 2, and 0 will become 1. So next you can write increase the suffix of y by 1. So we get y5 minus 4y4 plus 6y3 minus 4y2 plus y1 is equal to 0. So which implies y5 minus 4 into 130 plus 6 into, for y3 you substitute 102.5 minus 4 into 70 plus 40 is equal to 0. So which implies y5 minus 520 plus 615 minus 280 plus 40 is equal to 0. Now just keep only y5 as it is and put the remaining values in the calculator. So y5 minus 145 is equal to 0. So which implies y5 is equal to 145. So you can write therefore the sales for 2005 is 145 in thousands of tons. Problem 2. Interpolate the sales in lakhs in 2016 and extrapolate for the year 2018 from the following data. The years are given from 2012 to 2018 with the difference between the years as 1, and the corresponding sales are given. So now the first step is to mark year as X and sales as Y, and then mark Y0, Y1, Y2, Y3, Y4, Y5 and Y6. So what is the first step? The first step is to find out how many values of Y are known. So write given number of known values of Y. So in this case is 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So that is n is equal to 5. Then write the formula. Consider y minus 1 to the power n is equal to 0. So which implies y minus 1 to the power 5 is equal to 0. Now expand. Start with y5. Then leave some space y4, y3, y2, y1, y0 equal to 0. First we'll have the plus sign, then minus, plus, minus, plus, minus. Then with the Pascal's triangle, under n column, look for 5 and see what are the coefficients. The coefficients are 1, 5, 10, 10, 5 and 1. So 1 we usually don't write. Then here you write 5, then 10, 10, 5 and 1, which is equal to 0. So which implies 780 minus 5 y4 plus 10 into 365 minus 10 into 235 plus 5 into 150 minus 80 is equal to 0. Now simplify further. So 780 minus 5y4 plus 3650 minus 2350 plus 750 minus 80 is equal to 0. Now keep minus 5y4 as it is and put the remaining values in the calculator and simplify. So you'll get minus 5y4 plus 2750 is equal to 0. So which implies minus 5y4 is equal to minus 2750. The minus and minus will get cancelled. So which implies y4 is equal to 2750 divided by 5, which is equal to 550. So therefore the sales in 2016 is 550, and within brackets you can write in lakhs. So now to find out y6, we have to increase the suffix of y in this particular equation by 1. So write increase the suffix of y by 1. So we get, so in this equation, so we get y6 minus 5y5 plus 10y4 minus 10y3 plus 5y2 minus y1 is equal to 0. So which implies y6 minus 5 into 780 plus 10 into 550 minus 10 into 365 plus 5 into 235 minus 150 is equal to 0. So which implies y6 minus, we'll get 3900 plus 5500 minus 3650 plus 1175 minus 150 is equal to 0. So which implies keep y6 as it is, put the remaining values in the calculator and simplify. So we'll get y6 minus 1025 is equal to 0. So which implies y6 is equal to 1025. So therefore the sales in 2018 is 1025 in lakhs. So remember that to use the binomial expansion method, we need to learn the Pascal's triangle. So do practice the Pascal's triangle thoroughly. And if you see the question based on the binomial expansion method in the question paper, make sure to write the Pascal's triangle. Problem 3. From the following data given below, estimate the number of persons living at the age of 25 years. So in the first column you have age in years, that is 20, 30, 40 and 50, and the corresponding number of persons are 53, 49, 36 and 23. So the first column you mark it as X and number of persons you mark it as Y. We next find out the leading differences. So here first you mark delta to the power 1, then you'll have delta square, and then you will have delta cubed. So if usually there are 4 values, the leading differences will go on till delta cubed. Now what you have to do is you have to take the y values, subtract the second value from the first value. So it's 49 minus 53 is minus 4. Minus 4 you should write in between these two values in this column. Then 36, so it is 49 minus 53, then 36 minus 49, you will get minus 13. Write it in between 49 and 36, then 23 minus 36, so you will get again minus 13, which is written between 36 and 23. In a similar way, you find out the second leading difference, that is delta square. but here you have to be careful. It is minus 13 minus of minus 4. So it becomes minus 13 plus 4. So you will get minus 9. Similarly, it is minus 13 minus of minus 13. So it becomes minus 13 plus 13. You will get 0. Similarly, you will have 0 here, minus of minus 9. So it will become 9. Next, the first value under the x column, mark it as x0. The first value under the y column is y0. This is delta naught to the power 1. This is delta naught square, and this is delta naught cube. So we continue the table till only one column is left. Next, you write Newton's interpolation formula. Consider yx is equal to y0 plus x delta naught to the power 1 plus x into x minus 1 by 2 factorial delta naught square plus x into x minus 1 into x minus 2 by 3 factorial delta naught cube. We stop the formula here because the last leading difference is delta cubed. Now let us substitute all the terms in the formula, and before that the most important step is to calculate the value of x. So after you write Newton's interpolation formula, you write where x is equal to, now see what is the value which is given in the problem. So it is 25. So this is the given value minus x0 value, that is 20. So this given value minus x0 value, that's the numerator, divided by the difference between the x values. So it is 30 minus 20. So always it is the second value minus the first value. So this is the difference between second x value and first x value. So therefore you will get x is equal to 25 minus 20 is 5. So 5 divided by 10 is 0.5. So it's important to get this right, otherwise the whole problem may go wrong. So now let us substitute in the formula. So therefore y, in place of this x you should substitute 25, which is equal to 53, that is your y0. Then plus 0.5 into minus 4 plus 0.5 into 0.5 minus 1 divided by 2 factorial is 2, and delta naught square is minus 9. Then plus 0.5 into 0.5 minus 1 into 0.5 minus 2 divided by 3 factorial is 6 into 9. So this is equal to 53 minus 2, then plus 0.5 into minus 0.5 into minus 9 divided by 2, then plus 0.5 into minus 0.5, then you will get minus 1.5 into 9 whole divided by 6. So you can subtract this, so you will get 51. Then minus into minus is plus, plus into plus is plus. So 0.5 into 0.5 into 9 divided by 2 is 1.125. Then minus into minus is plus, plus into plus is plus. So 0.5 into 0.5 into 1.5 into 9 divided by 6 gives us 0.5625. So therefore we get y25 is equal to 52.6875. But because we are talking about the number of persons, 52.6 can be approximated to 53. So therefore, the number of persons living at age of 25 years is 53. Problem 4. From the following data, interpolate the sales for the year 2010. In the first column, the years are given and then the sales in units are given. So now, what is the first step? The first step is to mark the years as X and the sales as Y. Then the first value under the X column, mark it as X0, and the first value under the Y column, mark it as Y0. Now, since 5 years are given, the leading differences will go on till column number 4. So, you'll have delta to the power 1, delta square, delta cubed, and delta to the power 4. So let us first write Newton's interpolation formula. So consider yx equal to y0 plus x delta naught to the power 1 plus x into x minus 1 by 2 factorial delta naught square plus x into x minus 1 into x minus 2 divided by 3 factorial delta naught cubed plus x into x minus 1 into x minus 2 into x minus 3 divided by 4 factorial delta naught to the power 4. Let us now find out the leading differences. So the first leading difference is 84 minus 47 is 37, 105 minus 84 is 21, 111 minus 105 is 6, 114 minus 111 is 3. So when you're writing these values, please write it in between like 47 and 84, 84 and 105 and so on. Next we'll find out delta square. So 21 minus 37 is minus 16, 6 minus 21 is minus 15, 3 minus 6 is minus 3. Next we'll find out delta cubed. So it is minus 15 minus of minus 16. So it is minus 15 plus 16 will be 1. Then minus 3 minus of minus 15 is minus 3 plus 15 will be 12. Next is 12 minus 1 is 11. So now 37 you mark it as delta naught to the power 1, minus 16 mark it as delta naught square, 1 you mark it as delta naught cube, and 11 you mark it as delta naught to the power 4. So now let us substitute the values in the formula, and most importantly we have to find out what is x. So in the next line you write where x is equal to, now you have to make use of the year which is given, the value which is given, that is 2010, minus the x0 value, that is 2008, divided by the difference between the x values, that is the second year minus the first year. So 2012 minus 2008. So this is 2 divided by 4 is equal to 0.5. Now let us substitute in the formula. So you'll get therefore y, in place of x you should substitute 2010. This is equal to 47 plus 0.5 into 37 plus 0.5 into 0.5 minus 1 divided by 2 factorial into minus 16 plus 0.5 into 0.5 minus 1 into 0.5 minus 2 into 1 whole divided by 3 factorial. I'll continue here. So it will be plus 0.5 into 0.5 minus 1 into 0.5 minus 2 into 0.5 minus 3 into 11 divided by, it will be 4 factorial. So you will get therefore y 2010 is equal to 47 plus 18.5 plus 0.5 into minus 0.5 into minus 16. 2 factorial is 2 plus 0.5 into minus 0.5 into minus 1.5 into 1. 3 factorial is 6 plus 0.5 into minus 0.5 into minus 1.5, then into minus 2.5 into 11 divided by 4 factorial is 24. So then we can add 47 and 18.5. So you'll get 65.5. Minus into minus is plus, plus into plus is plus. So into 0.5 into 16 divided by 2 will be 2. Then plus 0.5 into minus 0.5 into minus 1.5 into 1 by 6. So minus into minus is plus, plus into plus is plus. So this term will be 0.0625. Then here minus into minus is plus, plus into minus is minus, minus into plus is minus. So all these 4 values multiplied by 11 and divided by 24 will give 0.4297. So therefore y 2010 is equal to 67.13. We can take just 2 places after the decimal, and this I'll approximate it to 67. Okay, so therefore the sales for the year 2010 is 67 units. Thank you all for watching my channel, and in particular this video. So interpolation and extrapolation is an important topic, and you will get either one problem based on the binomial expansion method or on Newton's forward interpolation formula. So do practice the problems which I have solved in this video, and you can also refer to my YouTube channel, where in the playlist for 2nd PUC interpolation and extrapolation you will find several more problems based on the binomial expansion method and Newton's interpolation formula. Thank you.